Intake School, and my role in school is I'm the Learning Director for Pupil Participation. We've used the School Health and Research Network report to help inform us and to inform various different members of staff around the school about different aspects of wellbeing for our pupils. We've used it at senior leadership level, we've used it with progress leaders, with heads of department or subject leaders, and that has built into both different curriculum areas as well as underpinning many changes relating to different key policies within the school. We've also used our report with the school council, and the school council have then identified key areas that they would like to work on in the coming academic year. In particular, we've looked at ways in which we can change our canteen and also ways in which we can change our PSE programme based upon the results from the questionnaire and also from input from the students themselves.
I'm SHRN Hedges from St John Baptist High School in Aberdare. I'm the Healthy Schools Coordinator. This is my second survey for the SHRN. I've used the first survey to help plan the PSE curriculum for Key Stage 3 and 4. So we're going to use the results of the second survey now to evaluate what went well, what we need to do to improve. We've also used the report to help set our targets for Phase 4 for the Healthy Schools scheme, which we've recently just achieved, and we're going to use the second survey again to help us set targets for the Phase 5 scheme. Curriculum-wise, we also use it with sixth form pupils. Welsh Back students use it for their personal project, and A-level health and social care students use it as evidence to justify their choices for the health promotion campaign. In the future, we're hoping to use it more with our school council. We're hoping to use it for data as well as numeracy exercises and points of discussion with pupils in class during PSE lessons.
Hi, my name is Natalie Triber. I'm the Deputy Principal at Howe School in Cardiff. We actually were working our way through Healthy Schools, and it was one of the people we were working with there that recommended we try doing the survey. It was the first time we'd done something like this, and it's been incredibly informative and interesting to see how the children have responded. One of the first things we did with the report is share it with leadership and the pastoral leaders to talk through what they felt about the findings. And yesterday we actually had an action planning meeting. We looked through the findings and we're trying to identify strengths and areas we'd like to try and improve. This is helping us work towards an action plan, and hopefully that will help us improve further. So it's been
St Martin's School, Head of Health and Wellbeing. With this data that obviously has been generated, we're looking to implement our PSE framework around this and target our different years.
I'm the head of the Health and Wellbeing area of learning experience in the Welsh Government as part of the new curriculum. Our relationship with SHRN has been incredibly useful in developing the area of learning and experience. It's been very important in upskilling the pioneers that are developing the area of learning and experience to ensure that they are considering the issues that are most relevant to their learners, and to have that oversight in terms of data and understanding of actually when issues become particularly pertinent. But also, broader than that, of course, the pioneers themselves, in terms of ensuring that the work that they do in schools with SHRN is sort of informing the development of the curriculum. And then thirdly, I think, it's very much actually the expertise that is within SHRN. And using that to ensure that that's feeding into the evidence of the AULE. And we've had a great opportunity where sort of members within SHRN have been able to critique quite specifically the work of the AULE, and that's been incredibly useful in adding value.
I'm Karen Trigg. I'm the Healthy Schools team leader for Cardiff, and we find the SHRN reports really useful for working with the secondary schools. If they're happy to share the reports with us, then we can help them action plan for the next phase of Healthy Schools, but also we can help them think about what they need to deliver through PSE that maybe they're not doing at the moment. So that's the most useful, really, if they're actually using the data, translating and sort of analysing that to pass on to the rest of their staff. That's when it's most useful, that they pass on the information across the whole school, and then they actually put actions in place to affect what they're going to do in the curriculum. So that's the ideal, really. we're looking forward to having the local authority report, because we will have access to that directly rather than relying on the schools themselves to access it. So then we can really look as a local authority perhaps where we're going to focus some of our work and prioritise some things in healthy schools.